Welcome to Optimal Timelines. My name is Sean, and this is going to be your monthly Tarotscope readings for December 2023 for your North Node by sign and house. Now, if you're new to my channel, the reason I use the North Node in tarot readings as opposed to your Sun, Moon, or Ascendant is that it's recognized in astrology that your North Node is your North Star. It's your soul path. It's what you're here to learn, experience in this lifetime. So it's much more relevant to your everyday life and in readings than your sun, moon, or ascendant sign. And remember, you are going to want to watch two videos, one for your north node by sign and one for your north node by house. So with that, I'm going to connect to the energies and then we can begin. I call upon my spirit guides, guardians, and the wisdom of my ancestors to bring forth the information that's true and correct for all who see and hear this reading, and that may bring them the most beautiful, happy life possible and set them on their most optimal future timeline. So may it be. Okay, North Node in Gemini or North Node in the third house. This is going to be your December 2023 Tarotscope reading for the first half of December. Okay, so the spread represents the first half of December. Now, the card that popped out for you is the Lover's card. And the Lover's card's interesting because it's not just referring to like lovers, romantic love. It could also be partnerships of all kinds. So even like, occasionally like business partnerships or, really close friends too. So it's not always, just about romantic relationships. Um, and what I'm seeing here is that for you though, the first half of December, it really is all about situations with people and relationships. Now, your timeline cards are, you've got the Six of Pentacles, you've got the Nine of Pentacles, and you've got the Queen of Swords. And what I'm seeing here is that there is going to be opportunities for you to be generous with your time and with your resources, and also others are going to be able to give that back to you. It's like I see this like give and take energy. Now, the first 2 weeks, there could be some situations regarding money and finances, but in a positive light. And even if something that, for example, might seem negative on the surface or in the immediate, it could be better for the long run. So ultimately, I see it as positive. But if there are challenges with like money, resources, or property, uh, in the first 2 weeks, I feel like it's ultimately for like the best down the road. But for a lot of you, it's going to be like really, positive things. What you're really being asked here is you're being asked to really kind of get into the spirit of generosity, not only with like resources, but as I said, with spirit, with time, with your love. And I feel like people are going to also, it's like this give and take that I see. The interesting thing is that I think that there's this Queen of Swords here is telling me that I see that there is an astrological air sign. Okay, so Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini, and this is referring to both you and another person, someone else in your life that could be an air sign. Okay, and also your North Node in Gemini. And what this is that I feel like there is a healing that could be going on with a person within yourself and with another person or a situation, to where like you'll be able to, as I said, the give and take, like help each other. And that could mean, like, for example, one of the things we'll get into, the reason I say, help each other is your two advice cards are, you have the Eight of Swords, and then you've got the Six of Cups reversed. And the give and take thing is, for example, the Six of Cups is telling me that the situation could be something that is a relationship that is older relationship. So it could be like a relationship with, you know, siblings or family members, mother or father. It could be a past romantic relationship or a current relationship that has a history, so like something that has been going on for a while, possibly. Okay. So this relationship, and I feel like there could be this like give and take thing that goes on. It's almost like with this Queen of Swords, it's like you can see the situation or the person's point of view, and then they can see your point of view also. That's part of this healing that's going on. But I feel like the first 2 weeks, really, like all you're being asked to do is to just like let it happen. If someone, for example, someone comes to you and says, like out of the blue, let's say, I just want to say, like, I've been doing a lot of personal work on myself, and reading a lot of self-help books or going to seminars or whatever, and they come up to you and they say, I just really want to apologize for what I did to you at some point in time. I'm really sorry, and this and that. And I don't know if that's ever happened to you where someone has apologized for something that happened in the past. It's happened to me. Most people have experienced it at least once, where someone has just kind of come out of the blue. But in any case, that what I'm talking about is then you are healed from that, because they're coming and they're saying, and then you are able to say, like, a lot of times, it, like they say, it takes two to tango, and then you say, well, yeah, thank you for that. I appreciate that. I could have reacted better, and maybe I shouldn't have done or said this, type of a thing. And that's kind of what this energy is. I see that it's something that could be healing. And this is why the Six of Pentacles, like, this isn't only about like charities and giving money out or whatever, but this card is about, like, could be a generosity of spirit, where someone comes to you, and then this is the ability to give graciously, and also the ability to humble yourself. So you're the receiver sometimes, and the giver sometimes. Okay. But ultimately what this is a very Gemini North Node or third house North Node, because you're able to see and experience things, not from your South Node in Sagittarius, or the ninth house, which is like, it's kind of like an energy, like my way or the highway, type of a thing. But you're able to be flexible in spirit, flexible in emotion, flexible in, in thoughts, and seeing it, from a different perspective. And then the Eight of Swords over here, what this is saying is that this is, whatever happens this first 2 weeks regarding this situation, it's going to be freeing you and freeing another person or people, whatever it is for you, okay, from this situation. So it's like you feel free. Sometimes when we're in a situation where, like, let's say there's wounds for years, it could be in a romantic relationship, it could be family, and there's these old wounds, and then all of a sudden, if like one of the person reaches out and says, hey, you know what, like, I'm really sorry, and then you start to talk, what that energy is, that's the Eight of Swords. It's like freeing yourself from this self-imposed prison. Okay. And so that's what's going on, the first 2 weeks of December. Just remember, it's give and take. Maybe you need to be the person to do this. Maybe, like, for example, and I want to bring this up too. maybe you run into a person like who you haven't talked to in a while, and you realize that, even though it's difficult to say, you realize that you might have been wrong about something. And, there was maybe they did something, but also like you were wrong about something. Maybe you're the person that, is the generosity of spirit, and you go up to them and say, "Hey, how you doing?" And I'm really sorry that, this happened, or whatever. And I just wanted to tell you that, or whatever. And then they are able to kind of give back and reciprocate that, but you see what I'm saying, right? So the first 2 weeks, watch for ways to do this. You can either be the receiver of this, or you could be the giver of this. Okay, but whatever it is, there's going to be an opportunity, or multiple opportunities the first 2 weeks to do this. And the reason is because this is going to get you into a better place. Okay, the Nine of Pentacles, you're going to be happier and more secure in your life by doing this. Okay, you'll see, when this transpires, it's going to be better. Okay, and it's going to heal the whole situation. Well, anyway, I hope this reading was helpful to you and you found some value in it. If you have any questions in your life that you need answers to, or situations that you would like some clarification on, there's going to be a link in the description box below for a personal reading. Or if you'd like your astrological chart analyzed, where I see where your timeline has taken you in the past and where I can see it going in the future, get some more information on my website in the link below, and you can. I'd love to help you out. But with that, thanks so much for watching. We will see you on some more videos. Many blessings.